What's up, JC? What's up, Neo? God Clemson. Yeah, here we go again. What's up, Jeremy, Donnie? Let's go Tigers. Let's go Tigers. That's right. We got some, what I think is some good news. Both Tate and Tristan Lee looked like they were warming up. They were questionable for today on the offensive line. We really need both them to play and play well against South Carolina's defense. They had DeMonte Capehart was pretty much ruled out for the game. He hadn't played since, I think, Louisville. He was out there practicing. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not. If he does play, he probably won't play, a full snap count or anything. But yeah, it's a huge game here today. What a great game last night between Georgia Tech and Georgia. I mean, look, I think that Georgia Tech really got robbed in that game. But credit to Georgia for coming back from 17 points down at the half. Yeah, I was so tired. Yesterday was a long day for me. I was so tired. I just wanted the game to end so I could go to bed. I mean, as soon as that game ended, I went to bed. I was asleep before my head hit the pillow. Because I know today's going to be a long day of games too, so I need my beauty sleep and whatnot. What's up, bow hunting? Oh, by the way, yeah, he says go Vols. So I'm going to have Clemson and South Carolina on one TV, and I'm going to have the Tennessee and Vanderbilt game on another TV. There's some other games on too. Ohio State and Michigan's on, although I don't really think that's going to be very competitive. So I chose to watch the Vanderbilt and Tennessee game. I think that game is going to be competitive. Fix college football overtime rules. Now, what's up, Pinky Toe? Yeah, I know what. The only thing I would change about it, I know people don't like the 2-point conversion thing once you get into the third overtime. That doesn't bother me. But what I do think they need to do in the first two overtimes, instead of starting at the 25-yard line, start at the 50. I think that's what they should do. That's pretty much the only thing I would change about the college overtime. I still think the college overtime rules are 10 times better than the NFL overtime. The NFL overtime rules are awful. What's up, Colby? Never had a doubt last night. Hey, I won some money on that game last night. I know that. I won 2 bets on that game last night. One, actually, hold on. What did I do? I bet Georgia Tech to cover the spread for the first half, which clearly they did because they were underdogs and they were up by 17 at the half. I bet Georgia Tech in the overall game to cover the 10 points, which they also did that. I live bet Georgia at halftime. No. In the second quarter at plus 4.5. So I won that. I made 4 bets. I won 3 out of the 4 bets on the Georgia Tech game last night. What's up, Magadog? But I'll tell you one thing. I don't care what you think about Georgia or Georgia Tech or the ACC I don't care about any of that. Here's what I do know. The most impressive player on the field last night was Haynes King. The guy's an absolute warrior. I think he's coming back next year, too, if I'm not mistaken. So Georgia Tech's, they should be pretty good next year. It'd be interesting to see who they play in a bowl game. What's up, Chunky D? What's up, Wahoo Brad? Yeah, that was a heartbreaking loss for Georgia Tech, man. Some questionable calls that went against Georgia Tech. Mainly, the one that most people are talking about is that targeting call. And look, you guys know how I feel about the targeting rule in general. That was definitely targeting. But, the refs don't always see every penalty. Especially when it's like a big group of guys, on a running play like that. It's easy for us to see it on camera, but maybe not as easy for the refs to see it on the field. Georgia Tech put up a hell of a fight, would have beat most teams last night. Yes, so, we were, everybody was clowning on Miami for losing to Georgia Tech. Now you see why. Georgia Tech's not bad. They're a much better team than they were the first half of the season. That's for sure. And the game that they got blown out by Notre Dame, but they didn't have Haynes King in that game. I mean, Haynes King is the difference. I mean, what would the difference of last night's game been had Haynes King not played? Georgia probably would have blown him out. I mean, Haynes King was like 90% of that offense last night. What's up, Zona? What time does Zona Tucson play? What time does Zona Tucson play? What time does Arizona and Arizona State play? I learned something today that I didn't know, because Arizona is 9-2 against the spread this year. So, from a betting standpoint, you should be putting all your extra change in your couch on the Wildcats today, because they cover like a machine. Let me see what. Looks like everybody and their mother's streaming this 12 o'clock game today on the internet. But you guys chose the right place to hang out with PigskinPeete, Tater Man, your number one Tater Man. Where the hell? I'm going to go ahead and secure my bet on Arizona before this game starts. I think kickoff is supposed to be around 12:05 in Clemson. This is the second coldest game, which is pretty hard to believe. I mean, Clemson's been playing football for 130 years. This is the second coldest game in history at Death Valley. And it's not even that cold. I mean, it's like, I think the high is around 40-something. What's up, Silver Fox? This time of year, the TV doesn't have the Hallmark channel, thanks to my wife. Oh, God, my wife watches that Hallmark channel constantly. I think we have the Hallmark Channel app, if that's a thing. So, all right, let me look here. What time, Zona, you didn't answer my question. What time did they play? Arizona State. I'll see if I can find it here. I also like Vanderbilt in the first half. Plus 6.5 in the first half. I don't have them to win, though, but I like that first half number. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Arizona State, 3:30. Arizona plus 7.5. I'm going to go ahead and secure that and put a couple of pesos on the Wildcats to cover the 7.5. There we go. A couple of pesos, not much. What's up, Gerald Higgs, Jay Shipes? Yeah, Pistol Pete. That's right. I got a bunch of them. All right, let's get ready to go here. I need to stretch. I need to do my pregame warm-ups here. Let's see where I put this microphone where it's not going to be in the way. How about that? Does that look good? That looks good. All right. Is it time for beer yet? Normally, on South Carolina Clemson Day, I'm about 6 beers in before the game, but I haven't drank anything yet today. But hey, let's get started. What are we waiting on? We're not waiting on anything. Cheers, everybody. I hope all of your teams win today except for South Carolina. How about that? And the game day panel is picking. Who's that guest picker? I have no idea who that is. Is he some sort of country singer or something? Y'all probably know who he is. Is he a professional athlete? I don't know. Yeah, y'all hit the like for Pete's potted plant. She's healthy and vibrant, unlike Clemson's offensive line. What's up, Noah? About to eat some ramen. Dang. Country Tigers in the house. What's up, John? I'm still so full. Alcohol doesn't have much effect. Oh, you still so full from Thanksgiving? Yeah. Well, we went and got Buffalo Wild Wings. I still haven't eaten it yet. We went and got Buffalo. There's no way we're cooking today after all the cooking we did on Thursday. Thank you, Jay, for the super chat, buddy. Cheers. Thank all of you for the support of the channel and the show and whatnot over the entire course of this season and the off season, for that matter. Does Kansas become bowl eligible today versus Baylor? Where is that game? If it's in Kansas, I'll take Kansas. If it's in Baylor, I'll take Baylor in a close one. Although Kansas is one of the hottest teams in the country right now. They've been destroying everybody. So I might have to take Kansas no matter where that's at. It's at Baylor. I think it should be a good one. What's up, Nature Boy? Sounds like Marcus Tate is fully dressed out. They're starting Wood as Carter Brown at linebacker. Thank God, because the best run defense game we had all year was when they all three played. And then, of course, Woodaz got hurt. And, well, we saw what happened after that. So I'm assuming they're going to be playing the 4-3 today, which they need to be playing against a decent South Carolina running team. Also good news, it looks like Lee and Tate are both ready to go. We're going to need every single offensive lineman available to be available today. Clemson picked up a quarterback for 2025 named Chris Denson, only a 3-star, but plays like Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's a true dual threat quarterback. I'm glad they picked up a quarterback because, I don't know what's going to happen with Vizina after this year. I'm assuming he's probably going to transfer out because Cade Klubnik has already pretty much said he's coming back next year. So we're going to need all the quarterbacks we can get. Who else is rooting for A&M for the first time in their lives today? I don't really care who wins that game. I will be rooting for Syracuse at 3:30, though. That will get Clemson, no matter what happens in this game, that gets Clemson in the ACC championship game. If Syracuse can pull off the upset, which I think there's a slight chance they could do it. It's been a crazy season. And it just continued into last night with Georgia Tech and Georgia. So, I think there's going to be several upsets today. I just hope it's not my team. That's all. What's up, Yoda? VicTube is in the house. One is good, two is better.
One is good, two are better, And
okay.
then if you get three, well, that's just good business.
3 is just good business. One thing I do know about Clemson and South Carolina today, neither one of these teams wants to see this game come down to a field goal kick because these might be the two worst field goal kicking teams in the entire nation. Two of them. Clemson might be the worst. They've had 7 blocked field goals this year. 7. People say 7's a lucky number. I disagree. Is this the first year? This is the first year that I can remember where college game day doesn't end right at 12 o'clock. Is it because Pat McAfee won't shut his mouth for more than 3 seconds? They got to extend it another 10 or 15 minutes? It's annoying. It's really annoying. I think they said that the temperature at kickoff is supposed to be around 40 or 41 degrees in Clemson. Yeah, Pat doesn't shut up. He never shuts up, does he? I guess that's why he gets the big bucks. Game day sucks. I don't know if it sucks. I still watch it, but for the nostalgia of it, because I've been watching it my entire life. But it's not really the same as it used to be. And maybe I'm just sound like an old curmudgeon by saying that, but it's not the same. It's not. I think everybody can agree to that. I would say 90% of BVD's funeral attendees had on Tennessee jerseys yesterday. It was a nice service they had. So, you were there, Jay? I didn't know you went. Did Sea-Dog show up? He said he was going. I don't know how that would have been possible because he was he was in Atlanta last night. Unless he drove all the way back from Atlanta last night in time for the game. I mean, from Tennessee in time for the game. What's up, Mr. Brown? Yeah, I knew Huffer Billy was gone, and I knew Law Tie was gone. All right, let's get the road on the show here. What are we waiting on? Oh, they had to wheel Lee Corso out. Instead of a headgear, he's going to put on a fake cadet hat, I think. Oh, no, there he goes. He's going to put on he picked the Longhorns. I don't know, man. I might be picking A&M. I'm serious. I might take the home team tonight with A&M. That should be a good one, though. Met his daughter, son, aunt, and other good people. I don't really care who wins tonight between A&M and Texas, but just because I think I'm going to root for A&M because we've already seen Georgia and Texas play. I want to see Georgia play Texas A&M in the SEC championship just to see something different instead of a rematch. Other than that, I just don't care. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does Georgia want to play Texas again? Or would you rather play A&M? Talking to all you Georgia fans out there. All right, here we go. Number 12, Clemson. Number 15, South Carolina. This is probably the game, definitely in my lifetime, with the most at stake in this rivalry. Now, even when both these teams were either not ranked or not in any sort of big bowl game conversation, it's still a heated rivalry. These two teams hate each other. These fans hate each other. Everybody that's been around the internet, been watching college football for more than 2 years knows that. But this one actually has stakes. There's still an outside chance that either one of these teams could get in the playoffs with a couple of upsets today and a win. So it's a huge game. What's up, Cowboy? You don't care if you play Texas or Texas A&M? Yeah. Well, we already know you can beat Texas because you've done it. The only argument to that is it's hard to beat the same team 2 times. What's up, Slim? Big game for the Canes today. Miami wins today. They're in the ACC championship. They lose, they're out. They're not only the out of the ACC championship, they're probably out of the playoffs too. So, yeah, this is the biggest game for Miami in a long time against the Fruit. Touchdown, Vandy gashing Tennessee already. Hey, I got Vandy plus 6.5 first half. Long touchdown. What was that, about a 75-yard run? Was that the first play of the game? Oh, it's a kickoff return. 100-yard kickoff return. Wow. Wow. So it's about to be 7-0 Vandy. Ready for some chicken stew? Yeah, F the Coots. Little brother's going to try to come into Death Valley and make a statement today, but Clemson's going to have something to say about that. Everybody's counting out the Tigers. Almost everybody I know has picked South Carolina. All right, 1st and 10. Gamecocks got the ball first on their own 25-yard line. Here we go. And Sellers is going to hand the ball off, and they run up the middle for about 5 yards. So 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Gamecocks. Sellers started out the season terribly, and he's the past, 3 or 4 games he's played really well. 2nd down and 5, and Sellers under pressure, runs back, sacked. No, he got away. Get him. Come on, man. Holy shit. That should have been a 5-yard loss turned into a 40-yard gain. Ah, damn it. You got to wrap him up, man. This has been the problem with Clemson's defense all year. They can't wrap anybody up. Look at this. Get him. Oh, my God. It's going to be a long day. You tackle like that. First and 10 now. From the 32. Get him. Can somebody tackle? Picked up about 3 or 4 yards on first down there. Second down and 6 coming up. What's up, Raw? What's up, Bean? You're going to see me get mad a lot today, sir. Go ahead and get used to it. Second down and 7. Tackle him! 3rd and 1 coming up. We got 3 linebackers in the game. They should not be able to run it up the middle like that. All right. They're going to run it on 3rd and 1, and they get it inside the 20. So South Carolina in the red zone. 1st and 10 coming up from the 18-yard line of Clemson. Yeah, Mayhem Matthews been running around the internet picking Clemson. I don't know how good I feel about that. He's the only person I know that's been running around the internet picking Clemson today. Although I hope you're right. Does Georgia fall 2 or 3 spots after yesterday's embarrassing performance? Well, the ACC is just too physical for the SEC. So that wasn't surprising. 1st and 10, Sellers. Under pressure. This time they do get him. Sacked for a 4-yard. Clemson saying they got the ball. Clemson says they have the ball. Let's see for it. Still no signal from the referees. Did he fumble it? Let's go. Tigers ball, baby. Let's go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Hey. Thought they were doing something, didn't they?
DeAndre Johnson! DeAndre Johnson! Goddamn, and why are you over here telling me?
I didn't see the replays. Was it out?
You don't have this. You don't have
1st and 10 Tigers, baby. Let's go.
This, and you don't have that.
Yeah, cry about it. All right, come on. Time for K. Klubnik to turn on the Jets. Let's go, number 2. And they give it to number 7, Phil Maffa, on the first carry of the game. Picks up 2 or 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 8 coming up. You'll be able to hear Mrs. Peete, believe me. All right, we need to score and capitalize on this turnover here. Klubnik throws it complete to Antonio Williams. He's got room to run, making people miss. 1st down and more. Let's go. Number 0 has had a monster season. He's been a big-time playmaker for the Tigers this year, and we're going to need him today to do the same thing. 1st and 10 from the 40. Short pass to Maffa, caught at the 44. A pickup of 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming up. What's up, Eric? Like I told you, man, the ACC team's just too physical for these SEC teams. Clemson's been battle-hardened by an ACC schedule. They should be just fine. 2nd down and 6. And they give it to Maffa. He dives forward for a couple. Going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. So 3rd and 3 coming up from the 47. Look, South Carolina does have one of the best defensive fronts in all of college football. So, but Clemson really needs to stick to the run to keep them honest. That's the key to this game. Can't let them tee off on Cade. And the ball is tipped and incomplete. So 4th down and 3. And Dabo is going to take the safe route here. And they're going to bring the punt team out on the field. I don't want to see any funny business shenanigans from Dabo Swinney trying to do some bullshit trick play crap with the kicking game. 0-0. Let's pin them back deep and rely on our defense to do something here. And the punt is up, and it is a decent punt. Fair catch at the 16-yard line. All right, let's go Tigers. What's easier, SEC teams or SEC fans? Both. Georgia is 2-0 against the ACC. Yeah. Do you really think that? Do you really think that if you played Clemson that you'd have the same result as you did last time? Come on, man. That's like these. People have been telling me that, oh, what happened with Clemson and Georgia? What happened? That was in week 1. It's almost like teams can get better throughout the season. Do you really think that if Notre Dame played NIU today, who do you think would win that game? Notre Dame or NIU? Notre Dame would destroy them. Every team has bad games. Case in point, Georgia last night. Vanderbilt's about to score again. Yeah, they're down in the down to the 4-yard line. Boy, they're about to open up a can on Tennessee, aren't they? They're about to go down 14 points in the first 5 minutes of the game. Tennessee is still trying to fight for an outside playoff spot, too. They lose today, they're definitely out. My bet's looking good, though. We would beat Clemson and Miami by 50. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't put a single dollar on that either. Not a single dollar. I'm not saying Georgia wouldn't beat Clemson, but it wouldn't look anything like it did last time. First of all, our top 2 receivers of the season didn't even play in that game. Which pissed me off at the time, and now that I think about it, I'm getting pissed off about it again. Colorado is back? Yeah, right. Yeah, Colorado's back. Back to a mid-level bowl game. Oklahoma State, fire coach now. But they're not firing Mike Gundy. Mike Gundy's got the easiest job in the country. Not firing Mike Gundy. I mean, they probably should. The same reason that NC State should fire Dave Dorn, but they won't either. These schools like Oklahoma State and NC State, they're happy with an occasional 9-win season every 2 or 3 years. That's what they're happy with. And they're paying these guys $4 and $5 million a year to do it. Best job in all sports. Jackpot said y'all got empty seats. Was Jackpot there? How the hell would he know if there's empty seats there? Yeah, you want to come say hi? Repeat wants to say hi to everybody.
Hello.
So don't say it to me, say it to them.
Hi.
What else you say? Go Tigers?
Go Tigers.
Yeah, that's right. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm watching it too. Too bad that they on the pregame they said the game is sold out, so Jackpot's lying. Look, you can see. Do you see empty seats? Just showed the stadium. It's full. Of course it is. First and 10. Sellers throws a short pass, and he's off to the frickin' races for about 17 yards. First down, Gamecocks. What's up, Sid? Vandy up 14-0 on Tennessee. First and 10, Gamecocks. And they hand it off. This time they do tackle him, but not before he picks up about 4 yards. Second down and 6 coming up around the 44 or 45 yard line. Let's not punish teams for losing early in the season because they are better now than they were when they lost. Crazy take. Who's saying about punishing them? I just said the result wouldn't be the same. That's what I didn't say anything about punishing anything. Are you not listening? Second down and 6. And good. Tackle all over him. Loss of a yard. Third down coming up. What's up, David? David says, good luck today. Thank you, sir. Third down and 6. Come on, let's stop them here. Yeah, not an empty seat in the house. Jackpot lied, and you believed him. Third down and 6. Sellers throws it, caught. Come on, man. Picked up a first down close to the 50. Space Mountain says, go Gamecocks and Vanderbilt. Well, one of those you'll win one of those. Vanderbilt's probably gonna win. Good luck with the Gamecocks though. You'll be about 50-50 on your picks there. No, that's not bad. What's up, Ryan? All right, Sellers back to pass and can get him on the ground. Come on. Oh, it dropped. How did they not? That should have been a 6-yard sack. How is he getting out of those? That's the second time he's done that. First time he gashed us for about 45 yards on a run. And if Vanderbilt blows Tennessee out, I might have to change that game to something else. Second down and 10 from the 48-yard line. And Sellers hands the ball off, runs out to the outside. Get him on the ground. That guy's a load, number 5. He's a big boy. He's a bowling ball. Third down coming up. 7 minutes left in the opening quarter here in Death Valley. Rocket Sanders is a load. I smell another turnover coming here. 3rd and 4. In Clemson territory. Big play for Tennessee. Sellers back to pass. Under pressure. Get him! Come on, man. You falling down and shit. He got back maybe to the line of scrimmage on the scramble. Maybe lost a yard. 4th down. Will South Carolina go for it here? I don't think they should, but they might. It's 4th and 5. Yeah, they're going to bring the punt team out here. Watch for the fake. Georgia Tech, didn't they? Yeah, Georgia Tech did a fake punt last night and converted it. Watch for the fake. I'm telling you. And they do kick it. Fair catch. No. They pin him down at the 3 or 4 yard line. I think at the 3 yard line. Great punt there. Beamer ball in full effect. Empty seats at Vandy. Yeah, I was about to say, what are you talking about? Of course there's empty seats at Vandy. It's Vandy. And there's a flag on Tennessee, false start. So Tennessee's rowing the boat down 14-0 on the road in Nashville. Yeah, and they talking about Georgia Tech. Yeah, and they lost. So Tennessee, second down and 15. Nico throws a screen pass, caught. They get about 3 yards out of that. Boy, what's happened to Tennessee's offense? Non-existent. When's the last time Vanderbilt won 7 games? If they beat Tennessee today, they'll be 7-5. When's the last time Vanderbilt won 7 games? I'd like to see Keith Adams. I'd like to see Haynes play at running back. He had a hell of a game last week. I mean, it was against the Citadel, but he's got speed, big speed. Way more speed than what Maffa's got. Maffa's been injured for the past 4 weeks. He's got a hurt shoulder and some sort of a thigh injury or so. I don't even know what. He's got some sort of thing with his leg too. I'd love to see the Vols and USC Junior both lose today. It would be funny. I don't really care about the ball game. Let's get an update on some of these other scores. We got commercial break here. Let's see what else is going on around the world of college football with these noon games. What's going on with Ohio State and Michigan? It's 0-0 still in the first. Northwestern down 7-3 to Illinois. What's going on here? Kansas and Baylor tied 7-7. West Virginia down 3-0 to Texas Tech. Louisville up 7-0 over Kentucky. Again, ACC just too physical for these SEC teams. That's really all that matters right now. Is Davis out? Can't find anything about it today. I don't know. All right, 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 3-yard line. Klubnik back to pass. Throws it. What a catch by Bryant Wesco. What a catch. He's covered by, double covered. What a throw and what a catch by number 12. Look at this. He's being held too. He's being held too, pulling on his jersey. Let's go. 1st down, Clemson. This time they try to run it with Maffa. I don't know what happened there. That's one guy that didn't play against Georgia that should have. Number 12. Second down and 7. Klubnik's going to run it up the middle, and they did not. He was down. They tried to act like he fumbled. Great. Great defense there on that play by the Gamecocks. 3rd down for the Tigers. Still 0-0 in Death Valley. And this is an obvious passing play. Klubnik throws it down the sideline. Caught by Moore. First down, let's go. Big play by the Tigers there. That's two great catches on this drive alone by two freshmen, Wesco and Moore. And they're covered. Great passes too. Jackpot just broke something glass.
DeAndre Johnson.
First and 10. They run it to the outside with Antonio Williams up to the 22. They've been doing that a lot this year. Antonio Williams has been somewhat of a Swiss Army knife for this offense. He runs the ball, he catches the ball, he's thrown a couple of times. He's got a touchdown pass earlier in the year. Second down and 3 after the 7-yard game. And they hand it off to Moffa. He's got room. He's going to get the first down in the red zone now. First and 10 Tigers. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything to number 9 yet, but he's big time in the red zone, Jake Brenningstool, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a throw to number 9 here in the next couple of minutes, or next couple of plays. Inside of 3 minutes left in the opening quarter, Clemson started this drive on their own 3-yard line. Klubnik throws it to the sideline, caught at around the 17, a pickup of 3 by Antonio Williams. Jackpot's a maniac, and I'm not sure he's even drinking yet. Well, we already know Jackpot's a maniac. That's not breaking news to anybody. Second down and 6. From the 17. And they're going to give it to Moffa. And Moffa bullies his way up the middle. Still fighting. They're going to call it dead. He picks up maybe 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Jackpot has an excellent microphone. It's so loud. Okay. 3rd down and 3. Klubnik pitches it to Moffa. He runs to the outside. Oh, he's going to be a yard short. Go for it. I don't want to see no field goals, man. I don't want to see any field goals. Keep the offense on the field. And are they? It looks like they are. Clemson going for it. And it looks like they're bringing in the jumbo package. Got Peter Woods in there. They got Page in there. Holy shit. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. And they get stopped. The problem with that, I like the call for going for it, but I don't like when you bring those 2 guys in and line them up like that, you know exactly where the ball's going. It's going behind them. So all you got to do is follow those 2 guys. There's no surprise element there at all. So it's still 0-0. I didn't like that play call at all. You know what? I would have preferred Kay Klubnik to just sneak it, honestly, rather than do that. So Clemson takes a gamble there and turns the ball over on downs around the 10-yard line. What's up, Stingray? I don't want to see a run play the rest of the game. No. If you get into the situation where you're just passing the ball, then they're just going to tee off on Klubnik. I disagree with you. We need a faster running back. We got one. Played last week. Ran for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't know why he's not playing now. Maybe we'll see him sometime in this game. Yeah, put Haynes in. Exactly. So, meanwhile, back in Nashville, it's 14-7. Vanderbilt up over Tennessee. I think Vanderbilt's got the ball here. Duke and Wake Forest tied at 0 after the first quarter. Damn analytics instead of taking the points. I don't hate the call. I'm glad they went for it. I just don't like the play call. Have you seen our kicking games, dude? It's terrible. I don't know. Every time we try to kick a field goal, I get nervous. If you can't get a yard around the 10-yard line, then it is what it is. Probably got a better chance of picking up 1 yard on 4th down than you do kicking a field goal. Mafia is not healthy. Yeah, that's why they need to play some other running backs in this game. Also, somebody that South Carolina doesn't have any film on. I mean, if you put Haynes in, they got 1 week of film last week, and that's against the Citadel. But that guy can move. He's got wheels. Mafia knows he's going to the NFL. Yeah, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything as far as this game goes. Mafa's not healthy. Adams faster, but wind knocks him down. Well, they like to do these, get the running backs out on the edge. They try to do it with Mafia, but Mafa's not fast enough to do that. That would be a perfect play call for a guy like Haynes, especially if you only need a yard. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot yelling at my TV screen. Kicking game was good the last couple of weeks, right? No, the Citadel blocked one of our kicks last week. The punting game's been decent the past couple of weeks, but the field goal kicking game's been a complete disaster the entire season. Put Peete in at running back. Yeah. Tyler Purvis says, I love the offensive approach right now. We just got to keep blocking. Yeah, I'm with you. And look, you got to give some credit to South Carolina, too. I mean, it's not... This is one of the best defensive fronts in the entire country, South Carolina. So, all right, 1st and 10. Got him way back. Safety. Come on, baby. Safety. Come on. Oh, they're going to call him down at the 4? That's some bullshit there. He kept running backwards, man. That should be on the 1 at the least. What are they doing? Well, man, they just gave them 3 yards for no reason. They just gave him 3 yards for no reason. 2nd down and 17. This is going to be, and they're going to let the clock run out. That's the end of the first quarter. It's still 0-0. But they just gifted South Carolina a little bit of room to work with on this drive. He should have been down at the 1 yard line. Good defensive game so far by both these teams. If Clemson's getting pressure on Sellers, they just can't get that guy on the ground. We've seen it 2 or 3 times already, especially the first drive. They had him dead to rights on the ground for a 6 or 7 yard loss, and he busted off a 45-yard run. He did the same thing on the next possession. For not a 45-yard run, but what should have been a loss, and he turned it into a 1st down. Yeah, how did he get forward possession? He never went forward at all. He only went one direction, backwards. That was some bullshit there. Right? Right, Mrs. Peete? That was some bullshit?
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
Wes and Coach Easton are looking amazing. Yeah, well, they're going to need to keep looking amazing, too. SEC office, what's up, Paul? Paul tried to say today that Georgia's offense was much better than Clemson's. No, they're not. Did you watch the game last night? What's Georgia's offense ranked nationally? Is it ranked in the top 10? Because Clemson's is. Vandy leads 14-7. Yeah, Vanderbilt scored 14 points in the first 4 minutes of the game. You said Georgia Tech's offense was better? Oh, well, their run game is definitely better. I mean, Haynes King, he's a problem. Haynes King got that dog in him. What's up, J-Dub Josh? The hell? J-Dub Josh Jabrelli? He says, let's go Clemson. I'll be in Nexton to see my parents for Christmas, and I can't wait. Hey, I'm 5 minutes from there, buddy. 5 minutes. Well, I'm basically in Nexton, really. I mean, on the outskirts of it. I mean, Nexton is literally right across the street from where I'm at. I could walk there. Nexton is it's a community, let's call it that. It's a community inside the city that I live in. Suburbs, yeah. It's in Somerville. It's just, that's what they call the area. I grew up in Somerville, Goose Creek, Monk's Corner as a kid. Yeah, I grew up in Somerville. I've lived in Somerville for 44 years. Vanderbilt's got the ball here, up by 7. And it's first, they got the ball first down. Why they got this damn chicken in our game? Somebody grab that chicken, cut its head off. It's a retirement community. What's up, Leonard? It will double Somerville in size. What will? Monk's Corner is growing like crazy. I hadn't been out there in a while, like, you know, the downtown Monk's Corner area. I went there over this past summer. It's the first time I've been up there in maybe about a year and a half to that part of Monk's Corner. I couldn't believe it. Second down and 17. And they run it. Goes nowhere. Big number 3 with the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd and long. This is an obvious passing situation. I would like to see, just bring the house and let's get a safety. Bring the house. 3rd down and 18. And Clemson is playing. What are they doing? This is why I hate when they do this shit, man. All right, well, they stopped them at the 11-yard line or so. So South Carolina's going to have to punt from their own 11-yard line. Petition to put Haynes in. I'll sign that petition. Where do I sign it? Where's the petition? I'll sign it right now. Here. We'll do it virtually. Put Haynes in. PigskinPeete. There's my signature. Let's go. All right, here's the punt. And it's a great punt. 60-yard punt. I don't think our kicker's kicked it 60 yards in his life. All right, so Vanderbilt's going to line up here for a field goal to make it 17-7 if they can get the kick. What's up, Matt? All right, so the Tigers start out with some decent field position here after a great defensive performance on that last drive. 1st and 10, Tigers from the 43. Klubnik throws it deep. Caught! Another amazing catch by Antonio Williams. 1st down, Tigers. Let's go. Another great catch and another great throw by number 2. Clemson in the red zone, the 17-yard line. Klubnik already 7 of 8 for 130-something yards. And looks like Antonio Williams is a little bit shaken up. I think hopefully he's all right. Gonna need him. And he goes into the injury tent. That's not good. That is no bueno, bro. We got 2 guys hurt? What's going on with Williams? I played college soccer. I bet I could out-punt. Yeah, listen, I've been saying that all year. Clemson's got a world-class soccer team. They won 2 out of the last 3 national championships. And they can't get a kicker in there? I find that hard to believe. I could probably kick it 40 yards and I'm broke down. I'm old and broke. 1st and 10. Maffa with his best run of the day for 5 yards. So Maffa's still in the game. Come on, it's time. We need to get some points on the board here. Let's stop playing with our food. Let's stop playing with our chicken. Second down and 6. Klubnik's going to run it. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Clemson. Let's go. Touchdown, baby.
DeAndre Johnson! DeAndre Johnson!
Oh, how about that? Oh, how about that? Jackpot Leslie makes one.
Oh, number 2 is dangerous with his legs. And the extra point is good. So Clemson, the first on the board here, with 12 minutes left in the first half. 7-0 Tigers. Let's go. Meanwhile, back in Nashville, it is 4th down for the Vols, 4th and 1. They are down 10 points to Vandy. And either way, I'm going to win this bet. I mean, I got Vanderbilt at plus 6.5 just in the first half. They're up by 10 with 2.5 minutes left. Even if Tennessee scores, I win my bet. Tennessee would have to score 3 times for me to lose my bet in the next 2 minutes. They stopped them. They stopped them. Turnover on downs. Tennessee just turned it over on downs. Holy shit. 4th and 1. Wow. Wow. Well, Tennessee's getting just dominated right now. So now Vanderbilt's going to get the ball on a short field with over 2 minutes left. They might score again. They might go up 23 or 24-7. They got 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Thank you for the super chat, JT Brown. Appreciate you, brother. He says, let's go Taters. Yeah, let's go Taters. There's a whole lot of taters in this mother effer, you know what I mean? Where's my tater song at? There it is.
Whole lot of taters in this
Do the Trump dance.
It's a whole lot of taters in.
Do the Trump dance on them. All right. Vanderbilt picks up 5 on first down. Well, Tennessee looks lost, man. Vandy over under wins was 2.5. Yeah. I think the what was Georgia Tech's win total over under 6? They went over 2. They won 7, right? Which is what I picked them before the season. I had Georgia Tech at 7 wins. I hit that right on the head. Second down and 6. And they fight about a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Yeah, Vanderbilt's about to score again. Tennessee looks like they don't want to even be there. They must have had too much. They must have ate too much on Thursday. It looks slow. That dance is for the YMCA. It's to whatever I want it to be. I'm not Donald Trump. They're playing like shit. We need to build up a lead because they will wake up. You talking about South Carolina? Yeah, well. All right, so Clemson kicks it off, and it's going to be a touchback. Let's see if South Carolina has any answer to that last drive by Clemson. Tennessee has all the NIL money and no heart. There's several teams that fit into that category. All right, so South Carolina from their own 25. 12 minutes left in the half. And Sellers throws, caught to a wide open receiver across the 40, out of bounds at the 42. First down, Gamecocks. Michigan knocking on the door. Michigan a huge underdog today. Was it 16.5 or something like that? Jackpot wanted the flag for what? Of course he wanted the flag. And they're going to run it right up the middle. Big run by the Gamecocks. I don't know why, if you're South Carolina, why you'd even bother throwing the ball at this point until Clemson can prove they can stop the run up the middle, because they haven't proven it all year. Big run. 1st and 10. Now they're all the way down to Clemson's 37. Another run up the middle for about 3 or 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Come on, man. We got to do something to stop this run. Second down and 6. Another run up the middle. And gets close, maybe about a yard or two short. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. I think South Carolina's in 4-down territory here at 3rd and 2. As long as they don't lose yardage on this play, they'll probably go for it on 4th down. So they got 2 downs to get 2 yards. And they get it on the first one. 1st down, Gamecocks at the 25. And they're running the same play over and over again now, and Clemson can't really do much to stop it, which has been the story of the year. Wolverines up 7-3. Wow. Excuse me. And Sellers back to pass. Get him! He's about to get a touchdown, isn't he? It's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. That's 3 times now he's done that. Oh, they gave him a touchdown. Hell, I thought they marked him out of the 1. Let's see a replay of this. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Touchdown, Gamecocks. These missed tackles are so frustrating, man. But color me surprised. Not surprised at all. This has been the problem with the Clemson defense all year. They can get pressure. They just can't get these guys on the ground. So that was a very impressive drive there by the Gamecocks to answer Clemson's score there. So now we're tied up at 7. Knotted up at 7 in the 2nd quarter. Ohio State was picked to win by 25. Yeah, 24 or something like that. What did I say? Did I say something else? What's up, TK? Hey, TK.
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. How you doing, TK? Are you healed up yet from your massive scooter accident? Noah says, maybe I need to stop criticizing Wes. He's calling the right plays. They just can't do shit. No, I'm not stopping criticizing Wes. I mean, it always falls back on the coach. Poor coaching leads to poor fundamentals and poor tackling. You didn't see that problem with Brent Venables, did you? No, you didn't. Clayton Bigsby, that's a good name. Clayton Bigsby says the winner of this game is in the playoffs. Huge game. Not necessarily. If Clemson wins this game, there's a pretty good chance they go, especially if Tennessee loses, a pretty good chance they end up in the playoffs. If South Carolina wins, they need a little bit of help. Also, Tennessee losing will help them. But, yeah, I mean, it's still a huge game. Miami has to lose for what? The only thing that happens with Clemson with Miami is the ACC championship. That has nothing to do with the playoffs. You don't have to play in a championship game to make the playoffs. You just have to be in the top 12 in the final ranking. I mean, there's, 6 at-large bids? I don't know what just happened there. Vanderbilt, did they get a touchdown? There's a flag down. Yeah, there's technically 2 ways Clemson could get in the playoffs. You got a win today and a loss by a couple of other teams that play today, and or Miami loses to Syracuse, Clemson wins the ACC championship, gets an automatic bid as the ACC champion. That's the two scenarios for Clemson. I would rather just go ahead and win this game and feel better about it. Plus, F the Gamecocks. 17-0 Louisville over Kentucky right now. ACC is just too physical for the SEC. That's why that's happening. I mean, Georgia got pushed around by Georgia Tech. Louisville's beating up on Kentucky. It's just, the SEC is just not physical enough to handle ACC teams anymore. Those days are over. Tennessee turned the ball over. Oh my God, dog, say it ain't so. Vanderbilt's got the ball back again. 17-7. Is that 2 turnovers for Tennessee in this game? I think it is. All right, so back in Clemson, they have identical offensive yardage. 164 yards, 165 yards, respectively. And a fair catch is called for at the 13-yard line. So we'll see if Clemson can answer that drive by South Carolina. The best team in the ACC lost to Georgia last night. You do realize that that Georgia Tech is ranked 5th in the ACC, don't you? So, no, they're a 7-win team. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Big run by Moffa around the edge across the 30, out of bounds around the 40 or the 39-yard line. Moffa's best run of the day. 9 minutes left in the half. Josh Heupel's going nuts over something over there. All right, 1st and 10, Klubnik back to pass, throws it to the right sideline. Intended for more. Looking for a flag, does not get one. Incomplete. You've got to look, even with some of these big catches that Clemson's had today, they've been covered. They've just made some great catches. I mean, he was covered there. That's just good defense. I agree, no flag there. 2nd down and 10. And they give it to Moffa. And Moffa bullies his way for about 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and either 4 or 5. 3rd and 4 officially. Klubnik throws it deep. Oh, he just overthrows Wesco. Oh, man. That would have been 6 if he'd have put it on the money. So 3, well, they got a 1st down, but 4th down coming up, 4th and 4. And they bring the punt team out. Here comes another 25-yard punt. We'll see. The first punt he had was about 50 yards, so that wasn't bad. And fair catch called for at the 20. So you weren't far off, Paul. About a 30-yard punt there. And Gamecocks take over from the 25-yard line. 7 minutes and 59 seconds in the first half. That was a terrible punt. I can't say I'm surprised, though. Are you? Yeah, Swanson's been crap virtually the entire year. I mean, you know it's bad whenever you're celebrating a 40-yard punt. A couple of weeks ago, I was in here doing a dance. I was in here dancing around because we kicked the ball 45 yards. Yeah, the special teams for Clemson has been an absolute disaster this year. They've got to be one of the worst special teams in the entire country. This is as bad as I've ever seen them. Almost intercepted on first down. Incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up for the Cocks. No excuse for it. Yeah, that somebody, some heads. I expect there to be some changes in the special teams coaching department. I know that Mike Reed is one of the special teams coaches. He just needs to focus on the defense. He's a great defensive backs coach. Not so much with the special teams, though. Second down and 10. Sellers under pressure, throws it. God, every time he goes under pressure, he makes a freaking big play out of it. First down, Gamecocks. Look, that's just a great play by the quarterback. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. There's nothing you can say about it. That's just a great play by Sellers there. That's all there is to it. All right, so first and 10 from the 37. And they run it up the middle. Good defense there by the Tigers. Got maybe a yard. Second down and 9. Noah says he's going to apply for Clemson next year just so he can single-handedly save the team as a punter. Go ahead, man. What are you waiting on? You know how Dabo loves to put walk-ons on the field. You just walk on. As a punter, he'll probably play you. Shit. Second down and 9. Bam, son. A loss of a yard. They tried a little pitch play. Didn't work, though. A.J. Terrell. I'm sorry, I say A.J. Avion Terrell. A.J.'s his brother. So they're going backwards now. Third down and 9. Six minutes left in the half. Big third down for the Tigers. And it's going to be a false start. That better be a false start. Flags all around. And it is a false start. South Carolina's rowing the boat. They're rowing that boat. They're going backwards. They're supposed to be going forward, but instead they're going. That's 2 plays in a row they went backwards. Now they're rowing the boat. Either a pass or a Sellers run. Yeah, probably. Now they definitely have to pass it. Or Sellers run. I mean, what is he? He's averaging probably 15 yards a carry. Sellers is. Maybe more than that. Come on. There we go. Row that boat, baby. Row that boat, baby. Ha! Got him. Got him. About time. I think that's the second sack for Clemson today. 3. Third sack. 3 sacks in the first half for the Tigers. All right, so 5 minutes left here in the half. Clemson's about to get the ball back. The punt is up. And great punt by South Carolina. I wouldn't know what that's like as a Clemson fan. But fair catch called for by Antonio Williams. So Clemson, they got 5 minutes here. We'll see what they can do. Knotted up at 7 in Death Valley. Yeah, they got a good punter, Paul. We don't. Yeah, I'd like to get another touchdown here before the half. I might have to make another bet on this Vanderbilt. I won the first half bet. Let's see here. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look here at some live action while we're at commercial. Duke is losing to Wake Forest. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take Duke as an underdog live because I think they're going to win. So definitely Duke plus 4.5. What else should I do? What's going on here? Louisville up 20-0 on Kentucky. That's a beat down of epic proportions. Ohio State down 7-3. What is? Vanderbilt still an underdog? Man, I'm taking that. You got to be shitting me. Vanderbilt still plus 1.5 in this game. They think Tennessee's going to come back in the second half. There you go. Actually, hold on. For some reason, I thought Tennessee was in the later in the second quarter than that. We don't even have a fourth quarter team this year. Stop betting. I'm up $250. So no, I'm not stopping betting. I'm basically a genius. All right, here we go. Clemson's got the ball. I do seriously think Vanderbilt's going to win this game, though, but we'll see what happens. Cade needs to go for the check down. Yeah, first and 10, they're going to run it for a yard. Maffa. Inside of 5 minutes now. Second down and 8. Klubnik throws it behind the line of scrimmage to Wesco, taken down for a loss. Gotta love those passes behind the line of scrimmage. They always work, don't they? No, they don't. Matter of fact, they hardly ever do. You can't really do that kind of play against this defense. They get too much pressure. Now it's 3rd and 11, so you know where he's going with the ball now. Still haven't seen number 9 even targeted in this game, which is surprising. Big run by, was that Haynes? Hold on now. Haynes is in the game. Hey, he didn't get the first down though. So it doesn't matter. But he's got, his only carry was as good as every other carry Moffa's had the entire game. It's almost like speed helps. Speed and fresh legs. We better see more of him in this game. Now Clemson's got a punt. Can't afford to go for it on 4th and 2 that deep in your own territory. So let's see if we can actually kick it more than 10 yards. That'd be great. Decent kick there. But he's going to return it across the 40 and to the 42. All right, so 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the half. South Carolina's ball at the 42. That wasn't a terrible punt by Clemson standards. It could have been, look, man, it could have been a lot worse, believe me. Could have been a lot worse. So plenty of time left in the half here. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. So there's really no hurry here for either one of these teams. What's the hold up here, Jack? They're switching the balls out for some reason. I guess they had the wrong ball. All right, 1st and 10. And Sellers is going to keep it, run to the edge, and he loses 3 yards. Good defense there by the Tigers. You got some pushing and shoving going on the sideline here. Trying not to get a sideline violation. A loss of 4. Still some arguing going on here. 2nd down and 14. Average punt equals good for Clemson. Yeah, yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, buddy. Second and 14. Sellers going to roll out to his right. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Intended for whoever. I don't know who that was intended for. Anyway, 3rd down and 14 coming up. 25 days till Christmas. You, sir, are really good at math. Today is the 1st. See what you did? I see what you did there. 3rd and 14. Sellers in the shotgun has got two back set. Gonna dump it off in the flat. Get him! What the fuck, man? Well, he's down about 2 yards short at the 49. So it's 4th down. This would be interesting here. I think Beamer's debating on going for this. I think he should punt it here, but we'll see what he does. I think they might go for it here. On the road, although that could be a disaster. If they don't get it, Clemson's, I mean, they'll start off in Gamecock territory with plenty of time left and all 3 timeouts to score. Forget Google, just ask Bean? Yeah. We should start you know how they have that website? Remember that website, Ask Jeeves? We should start a website, Ask Bean. Yeah, go ahead, ask Bean anything. He knows. We make everybody look like Barry Sanders. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that is true. Tennessee is lining up for a field goal here. Down by 10. And this is going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt. And it goes right down the middle, so Tennessee pulls within 17-10 in Nashville. 8.5 minutes left in the first half in that one. Got to trust your defense and punt. Yeah, I think it would be a huge mistake for them to go for it here. I mean, it's just too high risk. in a competitive game 7-7. Also, if you turn it over on downs, Clemson scores, they go up 14-7. Clemson gets the ball to start the second half too, so I would play the field position game here, but Shane Beamer might feel like it's worth the risk. I don't know. We'll see. I think Moffitt should split reps with Haynes in the second half to keep his legs fresh. I agree. I agree. No, South Carolina started off with the ball. Didn't they? Did South Carolina? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I thought South Carolina started off with the ball. Maybe they didn't. Tech should have won that game last night. Yeah. They should have. You're right. That was a hell of an exciting football game to watch, though. What's up, Alex? The avocados from Mexico halftime report. All right, so 2 minutes left. Both teams have all three of their timeouts. And they do have the punt team out on the field here. I think this is a smart move by Shane Beamer. It's not worth the risk. I would make Clemson have to go the length of the field to get some points before half. And they do punt it. And it's fielded by Antonio Williams, taken down immediately at the 10. So a minute 52 seconds. The time is not really an issue here because of the timeouts. At the very least, Clemson would like to get a field goal here before halftime. I didn't know it was 4th and 6 either. He must have stepped out of bounds or something. I thought it was only like 4th and 2. I love the solid orange uniforms for Clemson. That's my favorite uniform combination. All right, 1st and 10. And they run it up the middle for 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Moffitt with the carry. This Ohio State-Michigan game is crazy. I'm going to probably switch it over to that game. The Vanderbilt-Tennessee game, I might switch it over to Ohio State and Michigan. 2nd and 5. Caught. A yard. No, not caught. I thought he caught it. Incomplete. 3rd down and 5. Need to get a 1st down here, big time. Otherwise, you're going to give South Carolina the ball back with plenty of time for them, with all their timeouts. Klubnik throws, caught by Antonio Williams for a 1st down. Let's go. That was huge. We needed that 1st down big time. Time is becoming an issue now, though. 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Clemson's probably going to have to start using some timeouts. Klubnik got room to run, and he picks up a good chunk of yardage there. I don't know if he's close to the 1st down. They didn't have the... They said he got 6 yards. So 2nd down and 4, inside of a minute now. Klubnik throws it, caught by Moore at the 37. First down, Tigers. That's going to stop the clock while they set the ball inside of 2 minutes here. And Clemson's going to call a timeout, I think. Yeah, Clemson calls their first timeout of the game. Yeah, I think you're going to see that. Anglo Zombie says take a shot downfield. I think you're going to see a shot downfield here in a second on first down, probably. I'd like to see Haynes in there on this series. Clemson with 220 yards of offense in the first half so far. 150 passing. Louisville 20-0 over Kentucky. Yeah, they're getting blown out. All right, here we go. From the 37. Klubnik. What the fuck was he throwing that to? Brenningstool was wide open in the middle of the field with nobody around him. Was that who he was trying to throw that to? Look at this. Look at Brenningstool. He's wide open. There's nobody there. Oh my God, that would have been a good, at least a 20-yard gain. Second down and 10. 44 seconds. Klubnik throws it to the left sideline, caught by Wesco just short of the first down at the 46. 39 seconds. Oh, they gave him a first down there. No, they didn't. I don't know what whoever's running the board for ESPN needs to be fired yesterday. They don't even know what down it is. Dabo's. I don't know what's going on here. I can't hear. What's the deal here? What's the review for? Are they reviewing whether he caught the ball in bounds? Yeah, they're reviewing the catch. Okay. His feet are in there. What are they using? A camera from 1980? What the fuck? Why is it so blurry? That's definitely a catch. But why is that so? Y'all see it? Why is it so blurry? Yeah, VHS tape. Big play by Tennessee. He's off to the races. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Vols. Touchdown, Tennessee. 86-yard touchdown reception. Why are they going to call that incomplete? Right foot touching the... No, it's not. His right foot's not even on the ground. The left foot is in. I don't know how you overturn that. I really don't know how you overturn that. There's not enough evidence to overturn it. Plus, I think he was in anyways. Left foot hit the ground, then his right foot went out of bounds. Barely. Bang. That's a catch, man. Man, that's a catch every day of the week. You know what I'm talking about. His left foot was definitely down, in bounds, before the right foot touched. Right there. That's in. If they overturn this, that's some bullshit there. I'm not even sure his right foot was out. Honestly, it's like they're still looking at it. We'll be looking at it all day, apparently. Ohio State struggles against terrible Michigan team is saying something. Yeah, it's saying that they can't get over the mental hump because they're better than Michigan, but they can't. There's some sort of mental block with them. They overturned it. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Mrs. Pete's right.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
That is bullshit there. I'm not surprised. What is it? Is this ACC? It must be ACC refs. They're the worst in the country. That's unbelievable. That's a catch every day of the week. 3rd down and 10 now after the bullshit call. And Maffa runs up to the 44. Now it's 4th down. Why did they run it on that play? This is what they do, man. It could be 3rd and 1 and they'll throw a 15-yard pass. It could be 3rd and 12 and they'll run it. Makes 0 sense. I don't know what just. That's the end of the half. So we're all knotted up at 7 at halftime. Are you entertained? Christian says rigged. Sounds like Georgia's offense. I need Mrs. Peete to bring me up some food. Hold on. Yeah, I'm hungry now. Mrs. Pete's going to bring me up some Buffalo Wild Wings because she's awesome. I got to sit down for a minute. I'm lightheaded. Where's Jake Brenningstool? I think that was a catch, yes. I do. I mean, they called it a catch on the field. I don't see how there's any way you could overturn that. I mean, his left foot was in bounds when he caught the ball. So, yeah. Well, during halftime here, I'm going to go ahead and turn on. Will Clemson make halftime adjustments? Well, they better. I'm going to go ahead and see Michigan and Ohio State here. We're tied up at 17 in Nashville, 17-17. There's still 6 minutes left in the first half in that game. Has Clemson made halftime adjustments all this year at all? Not really, no. That's a good point. Where is Jake? Well, Cade just overthrew a wide open Jake Brenningstool a couple of plays ago. Threw it right over his head. I still have some turkey. We ate most of the leftovers yesterday. I still got a lot of turkey, though. But the kids wanted some Buffalo Wild Wings, so we went and got that. So we don't have to do any cooking today. She even gave me Clemson napkins. Hey, She brought me all these wings with no fork. What's going on? I'm not complaining about the Buffalo Wild Wings. A 20-pound turkey? What kind of turkey? Did you fry it? You can. Thank you. We made like 3 turkeys. But that was for 2 whole families. I normally would not eat on stream, but I'm starving. So. There's only 45 seconds left in the first half at Ohio State, 10-3. Ohio State's got the ball, throws it in the end zone, and that should be offensive pass interference there. Flags everywhere. Baked and injected with butter. That sounds good. We just cooked ours in a crock pot with butter. Beamer comes out at halftime with an onside kick. That wouldn't surprise me. Have I checked on Sea-Dog? I didn't watch his stream, but yeah, I watched almost the entire Sea-Dog and Rec Talk stream last night. It was pretty entertaining. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, I don't know. He seemed all right after the game. I think he was just excited that they competed and took it to overtime. It's funny to watch those two together, though, because every time Georgia Tech scores or something, they start hugging each other.
Can I have one?
Have one what? No?
Can I have this one?
Yeah. Did you not eat yet?
I have.
Oh.
I ate
You already ate, now you're stealing my food?
I
You ain't right, man.
I only ate barbecue wings.
Yeah, last night was crazy. I have a feeling we're going to see crazy games all day today. I mean, the Syracuse and Miami game, I think, has potential to be very good. I mean, really, all these games have been good so far. You had Georgia Tech last night was obviously good. Syracuse and Vanderbilt are tied up. Michigan and Ohio State are now tied up at 10. Clemson and South Carolina are tied up. So, "30 seconds left here in the shoe." Arkansas and Missouri will have snow. Yeah, I took Arkansas in that game. Well, I didn't bet it. I picked Arkansas in that game. I'm not a big believer in Missouri. The first half and Vanderbilt's taking forever. There's still over 2 minutes left in that half. I missed the first half because I had to go watch. Yeah, no, the offense didn't play bad. Klubnik, they had, what, 150 yards passing. They struggled to run the ball a little bit with Maffa. I think he's probably averaging somewhere around 3 or 4 yards a carry. But some huge pass plays by Klubnik in the first half. Wesco and Moore both with some big catches. And actually, Clemson's lucky to not be losing right now. They can't stop the run. Lenore Sellers is having a day with his legs. There's, at least, guys, 3 times where he should have been sacked for a loss and turned it into a big game. So we already knew that coming into the game, that's what we were going to see, because that's what we've seen all year. But Clemson did get 3. They're getting pressure. They just have a hard time bringing them down. But they did get 3 sacks. You just got an NC State ad? Well, at least it's not a Kamala Harris or a Donald Trump ad, since that shit's over with. What's up, broski? Posted up in downtown Charlottesville right now watching college football, halfway point between Philly and Charlotte. Are you traveling through there or something? You travel a lot. Didn't you come to Charleston a couple weeks ago? Was that you that said that? I think it was you that said that. What's up, Chark? Is it cold? It's got to be cold up there. It's the high here today is like 50. It was 30-something degrees this morning when I woke up. All right, let's take a look at some other scores around the country here. The handy-dandy college football app. Tied at Ohio State, tied at Vanderbilt. Illinois only up by 4 on Northwestern. Tied in Clemson. Baylor up 21-10 on Kansas at the half. West Virginia's getting blown out 35-3. Ah, dang. Kentucky getting blown out 20-0 at halftime. A dogfight in UMass 28-27 over UConn. And then that's it. Coming up, we got both these games should probably be good. Miami and Syracuse at 3:30, and also Arizona State. Notre Dame, Southern Cal, also at 3:30. Auburn and Alabama, also at 3:30. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for the 3:30 games. And then, of course, tonight, where are we at here? What a shame. It's a shame they've got Clemson and South Carolina on at noon, but guess who's at night? Florida and Florida State. Oklahoma and LSU. Oklahoma has a chance to to win back-to-back games and go 7-5 after that atrocious start that they had. But another night game in LSU. First of all, every game for LSU is a home game. They must have had 10 home games. That's what it feels like. Have they played on the road at all? Another night game in Baton Rouge. Washington and Oregon also at night. A&M and Texas at night. So there's Virginia Tech at night. There you go. The game should be coming back on here in a second, right? Should be back to the Clemson here in just a second. Those wings are good. Tennessee rowing the boat. Oh, almost a tip ball, almost intercepted, but he was out of bounds. Still tied up in Nashville. We should be up 17-7, says Chan the Tiger. We should be at least up 10-7 at the least. Yeah, Kentucky's terrible. What do y'all think the score tonight's going to be between Florida and Florida State? Y'all think that Florida State can even keep it remotely competitive, or is it just going to be a blowout from the word go? I think Florida wins by at least 20. I mean, nothing would be funnier, though, to watch Florida lose to a bad Florida State team. I mean, that would be funny. But I don't think it's going to happen. What's up, Hamp Redmond? Says, go Tigers. Florida State checked out 6 weeks ago. I don't know, man. Didn't you see the whooping that they put on Charleston Southern? Hey, man, they beat the shit out of Charleston Southern. Give them some credit. College football maniac. Man, I feel like it's been a year or two since I've seen you in here. How you doing? Yeah, good game so far. I have a feeling the second half is going to be just as good. This game's going to come down to the end. Gator Tooth Jones. Yeah, the Clemson and South Carolina game might come down to who has the ball last, which I hate. I would like to see Clemson come out in the second half and just go ahead and put some points on the board on the first drive. That's what they need to do. No passes behind the line of scrimmage in the second half. Yeah, good luck with that. Clemson's getting pressure. They just can't get Sellers on the ground. Clemson could easily have 5 or 6 sacks. But they only got 3, which I'm not complaining. I mean, 3 sacks is 3 sacks, but you know what I mean. I heard North Carolina is talking to Pittsburgh's offensive coach and Falcons' ex-head coach. I've heard a lot of different names for North Carolina. I would like to see Haynes more in the second half. Sellers got that. You tell me Sellers is at the Diddy parties? Come on, man. Don't say that. Got that baby oil? Clemson offensive line in the first half was not bad. A lot better than they had been. I mean, Klubnik has had some time. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yeah, yeah. You can say that again. That any kind of party that will land you in prison has got to be a good party. That man had Amazon reoccurring baby oil orders that just came without him even, every 3 weeks another crate. Wake Forest is taking Duke to the woodshed. Yeah, that's surprising. Honestly, Wake Forest is awful. Duke's having a pretty good season. What are they? 9 they're 8-3. Last time I saw that score, it was 0-0. Something happened since then? Let's see, what is it? Yeah, 17-3. Wow. Wow. This first half is never going to end. The Vanderbilt game might go on till after 4 o'clock. Well, it definitely will. It's 2 o'clock now. It's still the second quarter. This second quarter has taken probably an hour and a half. All right, here we go. Game's back on. First and 10 Tigers. Klubnik throws it, caught by Moore for 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 1. I forgot to go pee during the halftime. I have to go during a commercial break or something. 9 yards on first down. Let's go. Stop showing Dabo on the sideline and show us the freaking game. Nobody cares about Dabo on the sideline. Missed the whole play. First down, Clemson. Didn't get to see it, though. Fire the guy who works the board and the cameraman. And Maffa is shaken up. And Haynes is in the game. And they give it to Moore on the pitch play. And, wow, he picked up about 4 or 5. And Clemson's wanting a penalty there for a late hit. But there was no flag thrown that I could see. And Maffa is shaken up. He's in some pain. I can't really tell what the injury is, though. 2nd down and 5. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Oh my God, Tennessee gets a touchdown with 20 seconds left in the first half to take the lead. 3rd and 5. I don't know what they're going to do here. Oh, he's going to pass it. Throws it. Caught for a 1st down. Let's go. 1st down, Tigers. At the 49. Good catch by Wesco. Or at the 50. Klubnik's going to keep it. 45, 40, inside the 45, 1st down, Tigers. Great run by number 2. Klubnik's got some wheels on him. He's deceptively fast. Got around the corner there. He can scoot now. First and 10, Klubnik. Short pass, caught by Brittingstall, his first catch of the game for 5 or 6. I don't know what's going on in Tennessee or in Nashville. There's a touchdown, but there was a flag afterwards. Second down and 4. (24-17), Tennessee. 22 seconds left in that half. Second down and 4. Klubnik. He's going to keep it and dives forward for 2. So 3rd and 2 on deck. I don't know why he doesn't hand the ball off to number 26. Give the ball to number 26 on 3rd and 2. If they pass it here and don't get it, I'm going to be pissed. And they do. And it's going to be close. I think that's a 1st down. We'll see where they spot it. Clemson's saying 1st down. South Carolina's saying short. And it looks like they're going to give it to him. It was hard to see. He got lost in the pile there. Yeah, he definitely got it. Yeah, he definitely got it. Saw that angle. Thoughts on the Georgia game last night? Well, Georgia Tech pushed around Georgia for 3.5 quarters. That's what I think about it. I mean, it was a good comeback by Georgia, but it was an exciting game. And we got an injured Gamecock here. They go to commercial. I'm going to have to go pee. I'll be back in like 20 seconds. Look at that. Look how fast I was. Got back before the commercial was even over with. Georgia Tech was the better team. They played like the better team for the majority of the night. There's no doubt Haynes King played 10 times better than Carson Beck did. Not even close. Did they officially give him the first down before they went to commercial? I didn't see a signal. I'm thinking he got it, though, from the replay. They did? All right. Carson, 300 yards, no interceptions. Our wide receivers just can't catch. Yeah. What was Haynes King's stats? How many yards did Haynes King run for? Was he the leading rusher for Georgia Tech? Repeat's in there playing Fortnite with some other 9-year-old. Yeah, 500 total yards, exactly. He played his ass off. He was showing signs of being banged up in the first half, and he played the entire game. He was an absolute warrior. I feel bad for him. I don't really care who won the game. I'm not a Georgia or Georgia Tech fan, but I felt bad for Haynes King. 1st and 10 flag. Clemson rowing the boat. False start on 1st down. Come on, man, tighten up. You're at home. Maffa's back in the game. Still has a shoulder injury. They put him out at wide receiver. Maffa's out at wide receiver. They got 6 receivers and 5. The hell, 5 receivers. Throw caught by Antonio Williams. And he picks up 13 of the 15 in the red zone. 3rd and short coming up. I'm sorry, 2nd and short. 2nd and 3. Klubnik. Go! Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Let's go! Klubnik with another touchdown run. Let's go! Uh-oh, time to... where's B Bean at? He ain't gonna like this one. He ain't gonna like this one.
Whole lot of taters in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of taters in this motherfucker.
Great drive there by the Tigers. Another great run by Klubnik. And the extra point is good to make it 14-7. Volusia still, I don't know. I haven't heard of Volusia in probably 2 or 3 weeks. So I have no idea what's going on with him. Maybe he's in the gulag. I don't know. Next stop for Clubfoot should be the barbershop. I don't know. He likes his hair, I guess. Look at that. 52 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, 186 yards through the air. Both Clemson touchdowns come on the ground by number 2. All right, so that's a great opening to the half there for the Tigers. What's up, Jamie? Just woke up, caught a fast forwarding through the game. Boy, oh boy, go Tigers. It's been a good game so far. Has anybody done a wellness check on Jackpot? How's he doing? You know what? I could pull him up. I don't know why I'm not getting his reactions to this.
The deadline is approaching for Americans.
All right, 1st and 10. Sellers hands the ball off, goes nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. I'll keep him pulled up just for reaction purposes. 2nd down and 8. Good run on 2nd down. Got 7 out of the 8, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. I like the fact that Klubnik's running all over the. All I've been hearing from the Gamecock fans is how Klubnik's overrated. He's trash. He's no good. Benefited from the ACC schedule. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Thank you, Alex, for the super chat. Next beer on me. To a good 2 days of college football. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for supporting the show, and cheers. 3rd down and 2. Sellers. Wide open across the 50, caught all the way down to the 45-yard line. Is that the biggest pass play for South Carolina in this game so far? I think it is. South Carolina has done most of their work on the ground, not through the air today. Yeah, that's got to be the biggest pass play by them so far. Wide open, too. Now in Clemson territory, 1st down. Sellers back to pass. Short pass. Get him! Oh, fumble! I think Clemson might have got it. Clemson got it. Clemson got it. Come on. Bam, baby. Bam, fuck you. Hey, let's check in on Jackpot now. What you got to say about that, buddy?
College football, guys! You not hold on to the goddamn ball! You stupid motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker!
He might stroke out.
Is this the first team all year that's tried to strip the ball from you?
He might stroke out.
Is this the first bunch that's trying to strip the ball, or are you just fucking tight? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? God damn it! You're the better team, and you have not shown it.
You're not the better team. Stop telling yourself that. This is the problem. They've convinced themselves that they're the better team. They're not.
The same old shit again.
They have lied to themselves and convinced themselves they're a better team. They believe their own bullshit. That's the problem. The life of a Gamecock. But no, seriously though, great defense there by Clemson. What is that? The second or third fumble? The breakdown is real. I'm seriously, all trolling aside, I'm seriously concerned for that man's health. I feel like one day he's just going to have a heart attack right on YouTube in front of everybody. Terrell Robb to the Thorpe finalist. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's one of the better defensive backs in the country for sure. He's having a hell of a year too. Jackpot was running his mouth earlier today. Yeah, again, they've convinced themselves that they're going to go out there and blow out Clemson. Go look at the comments on my last video that I posted the other day. It's full of people in there talking about, oh, you're concerned about what Lane Kiffin said about the ACC. You're about to get skull dragged and beat by 30 points at home by South Carolina. ACC, Clemson, suck. That's all. I mean, that's all they type. These people don't have any idea what they're talking about. Jackpot needs to calm down a little bit. Yeah, a little lot. Look, it's still a one touchdown game. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. And there's still a lot of time left in this game. So, but turnovers will be a big determination in who wins this game. All right, so Clemson's going to take over. All right, here we go. First and 10, Clemson from the 34. Klubnik throws, caught, makes the guy miss. Wesco off to the races across the field, breaking ankles all the way to the 42. First down, Tigers. Putting them on skates, son. Putting them on skates, son. Clemson ain't got no wide receivers. Clemson ain't got no wide receivers anybody can name, Pete. Antonio Williams with a catch. Oh, get him. 7-yard gain. Missed tackles all around. Missed tackles for you. Missed tackles for you. Missed tackles for you. Let's go. Second down and 3. Probably going to see a Maffa run here, if I had to guess. No? Another pass? The hell was he throwing that to? The fuck was that? That was terrible. Now it's 3rd and 3. That was a really weird play call, you're right. That's the kind of shit I just don't understand why it never ceases to amaze me. You got momentum, and you do that. All right, 3rd down and 3. Klubnik, keep it. First down. First down, Klubnik. See where they spot this. He definitely got it, though. Yeah, first down. My Vols had a spot. Had to spot the commodes. Is that what you call them? The commodes? All right, first down, Clemson. From the 33. Klubnik fall. Hell, they both. How in the fuck did two people fall in the same play? Klubnik trips up, pitches it while he's falling. What was this? Look. Ah, dang, man. They lucky they got the ball back. That was almost a disaster. Second down and 16. A loss of 6 on that play. Klubnik throws, caught at the 27 by Moore. And I don't know what's going on here. They're trying to say it was a dead ball. What's the review for? Are they trying to review the first down, or the fumble, where he tripped? I didn't think there was any question about who got the. I thought, didn't Wesco get the ball back? Am I missing something here? The fumble, I didn't even think that was under consideration. I mean, it was pretty clear that Wesco got the ball and fell in the ball, didn't he? Man, that's some bullshit there. They just took a 13-yard gain off the board. Yeah, I don't even think there was a fumble. Maffa got the ball and was down, and then they knocked it out of his hands, and Wesco, like, at no point did a Gamecock have control of that ball, even if it was a fumble that I saw. So frustrating watching these games, man. Colby says, great call. What was a great call? I don't. You know what? That's a good question. Cade, who is down first? Cade, Maffa, or Wesco? Yeah, three different people touched the ball in the same play. I don't know who was down first, but at no point did a Gamecock have control of that football, so I don't know what they're reviewing. It's just a waste of our time is what it is.
I prepared for the. Oh, I can block you. Oh, I can block you. You want to get in the damn blocking competition and you coming back competition. We're gonna do it. You prepared for today? What a dork. What a dork. What you gonna do when y'all start losing? Because you know the damn tide's gonna turn. You know things are gonna turn around before long. What you gonna do then? Disappear. It's like y'all do.
Hey, he's mad. Are they allowed to blow the whistle for a review after the snap? That's the second time they've done that. You're not supposed to, no. That's not the first time that's happened this season, the first game that's happened in this season. We saw what happened, remember, with the Georgia and Texas game? That was a complete disaster where when they threw the trash on the field and then they overturned the call 10 minutes later. I've never seen that before. The officiating this year in college football as a whole, and I'm not one to be like, oh my God, the refs are paid, and Greg Sankey's got the line in the pockets of the ref, and all the shit people say. I don't think there's any sort of grand conspiracy. I just think that the refereeing in general is not very good. We saw it last night. Well, we see it every day or every weekend. I wonder if Kiffin is shitting himself yet. He should be. What's that? Baylor man says he's mistreating Clemson. Yeah. All right, here's the replay here. Cade stumbles. He definitely gets rid of the ball before he's down. But then Maffa's, hell, I can't tell. Gamecock ball. Maffa was down. How are they going to say he didn't have control of the ball? I don't agree with that at all. I think he was definitely had control of the ball and was down. 1st and 10 Gamecocks. And they're going to run it on 1st down. Good run for about 8 yards. That was a terrible call. Who said it was a good overturn? The announcers? Yeah, of course they said that. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Second down and 3 now. Almost intercepted. Oh my God, he wants that one back. Right through his hands. 3rd down coming up. Look at this play here. Oh man, right through your hands, bro. You had it. That might have been a pick 6 if he'd have caught it too. There was nobody there to stop him. Third and 3. Sellers under pressure. Get him! God damn it again! Somebody tackle this fucker! Oh my God! Every time we get pressure on him, he does that. Look at this. They cannot tackle that guy. 1st and 10, going to run it for about a yard. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. The tackling is at an all-time low in the past, 12 years. Well, probably since 2010. 2nd down and 9. Sellers. This got to be a holding call. I think they're about to row that boat backwards. That's definitely a holding on South Carolina. Finally. Yeah. That was obvious. That was more than holding, it was tackling. Good God, man. Look at this. All right, so 2nd down and 19 now. From the 41. Sellers under pressure. Yes, they cannot get this guy on the ground, man. Throws it out of bounds, incomplete. We 3rd and 19 coming up. That guy is slippery. Inside of 3.5 minutes in the 3rd left. Yeah, been holding all day, yeah. Come on, let's get a sack here. Caught, and they're going to get him inside the 50, so he only picks up maybe about 7 or 8. No, my God, what the fuck? What is the flag for? You got to be shitting me. Personal foul against the game. I was about to say, what the hell? Rowing the boat. Rowing the boat. Block in the back. Late block in the back at that. 4th and 20. I thought they were about to call that on Clemson. I was about to lose my mind. And the punt is up. Fair catch at the, I don't even know what yard line that was. Doesn't matter. 25, I think. Sadly, they have a good punter. Yeah, I don't know what that's like. And Michigan just picks the ball off in the red zone. Wow. Still tied up at 10 in the shoe. All right, 3 minutes left in the third here. Clemson's got the ball. Up by 7. Klubnik throws it over the middle, incomplete, intended for Jake. Flag. And this might be a pass interference against South Carolina. I was about to say. That was yeah, he's all over him. So now South Carolina is they're starting to get a little bit too aggressive here. They're getting mad now. That's a good place to have. I'd rather them be mad. When you're mad, you start making mistakes. 1st and 10, Clemson from the 34. Klubnik throws it, caught by Antonio Williams close to the 40. 2nd down coming up. Took Dave Dorn money line. Really? Second and 5. Give it to Maffa. Maffa fighting, gets 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. TV announcer just said you have to hit the guy during the play, not after the play. Yeah. Third and 1. And Maffa, still carrying the load, gets about 2 yards. 1st down, Tigers. Let's go. Got to give Moffa credit. He's out there playing hurt, and he's still not shying away from contact. I still would like to see a little bit more Haynes in there, though. Yeah, going up 2 scores would be ideal. Klubnik under pressure, taken down for a huge loss. Big time sack there for South Carolina. Somebody forgot to block that guy. Look at this. Look at this. No? Yeah, Klubnik never had a chance on that one. Now I got the hiccups. 10-yard loss on the play, 2nd down and 20. And they pitch it to Moffa. I love you, number 7. We need number 26 back in there. I'm sorry, we do. We need some speed on the field right now. Moffa is just it looks, I don't know. You could just tell he's not himself. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and a mile coming up. This game is stressing me out. Yeah, he's slowing the offense down. I mean, at some point, and I get it. I mean, he's the more experienced guy. He's had an amazing season and all that. But you got to win this game. This is a do or die game on so many levels for Clemson. You got to get a guy in there with fresh legs who's not hurt. I realized that Haynes earlier made a mental mistake that cost them some yards, but he's got the speed, he's got the fresh legs. You got to give this guy a chance. Plus, I don't want to see Moffa get hurt, like, for real, to where if they do win this game, he's not able to play, after this. I don't want to see that either. Whether it's in the ACC championship game, if Miami loses today, or if it's in some sort of playoff situation, if Clemson backdoors their way in the playoffs, you're gonna have to have Moffa healthy. And we're killing this guy. We all know how it goes. Yeah, I don't need any more gray hair. But by this time next year, my entire beard will be gray. If you watched me on YouTube 2 years ago, I didn't have any gray in my beard. The last 2 years have aged me for at least 10 years. Jackpot needs some gummy bears? What kind of gummy bears? These kind?
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
Those kind? Or the sugar ones? You might need that kind.
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
It's not his fault. Haynes is faster to use him for more specific plays. Yeah, I agree. But this is the one thing, and this is my one criticism of one of the criticisms I have of Dabo Swinney, is that he's loyal to a fault when it comes to his veteran players like that. And that's what you're seeing go on here. And I don't know, Garrett Riley might have something to do with that too. In fact, Garrett Riley's the one that said last week that, yeah, we probably should have played some other running backs more, but it's hard to take number 7 off the field. So he admitted it. I mean, that's coming from him. He's the one that said we should play more running backs than just Moffa, but it's hard to take him off the field. Well, since you had that self-realization, don't you think now is the time to go ahead and implement what you said? Or is it just bullshit? Made it to the Iron Bowl. Oh, have fun, buddy. don't think Moffitt needs to go to the outside either. He's not fast enough to do the outside runs. But we do have a guy that is fast enough on the outside, but he's on the sideline. Who was that girl? That's Tiger Cat. All right. Fourth quarter. Time to go. It's crunch time, baby. Fourth quarter in the Valley. Here we go. Third and a mile. And that's going to be offsides. Flag. Come on, baby. Fuck! That was a hell of a long conversation for an obvious false start there. I feel like he said offsides and the other guy said no, false start. Let's see the replay. Now they're rowing the boat backwards. Clemson rowing the boat, now third and a mile and a half instead of just third and a mile. Klubnik. What was that? Oh my God. Oh my God, punt almost blocked. Hell, that's the best punt he's ever had. Hey, I'll take it. Inside the 15, let's go. Boy, that was close to being a disaster, though. I almost got blocked. I don't know. That's the worst offensive series by Clemson so far in this game, by a lot. They went backwards the whole time. Donnie Meekins says best ever. No way you expected an aggressive play call from that staff in that situation. No, I didn't. Listen, it's sort of like one of those things. You know what's going to happen, but you just hope that it's not going to happen. But reality is stronger than hope. First and 10, Sellers back to pass, got all day, throws it deep to a wide open receiver up to the 40-yard line. Big first down for the Gamecocks. Nobody anywhere close to covering this. How about cover this guy? This is another problem. Besides the bad tackling from Clemson all season long, every game, wide open receivers. You haven't seen hardly any, if any, wide open receivers for Clemson. Clemson's making great catches, but they're covered. Wide open. Not surprised. Soft coverage is, I guess, look, we're just going to have to get used to Clemson. This is the new Clemson defense with Wes Goodwin. Soft coverage is what it is. What it is. I don't know why I'm surprised. 2nd and 6. Cross to 50, first down, Gamecocks. I'm starting to get lightheaded. First and 10. In Clemson territory from the 46. Sellers going to take off with it. Nobody's even going to think about fucking tackling this guy. Picks up 13 yards without even getting touched until after the first down marker. Not even touched until he had at least 10 yards. Look at this. Hell, they were lucky he didn't run for 30 on that one, actually. Tackle him. All right, good tackle there. He still picked up 4 yards, though. And Sanders gets up with favoring his left. He's hopping off the field on one leg. That's I don't think I've ever seen that before. Somebody want to help this guy? Like they're all just standing there. We're watching this guy do the bunny hop all the way down the side. Like y'all don't think to come out and help him? Gamecocks don't even care about their own players. 2nd and 5. Sellers rolls out to his right. Nobody's going to get him. Off to the fucking races inside the 15-yard line. First down. My God. They've got no answer for Sellers running the ball. None. 0. First and 10. Sellers runs it again. No answer. Hey, we finally tackled him. Whee! 2-yard gain. Flag down. Probably against Clemson. Why not? My phone won't stop going off. It's against South Carolina. A late hit out of bounds on the offense. You know how terrible... Boy, if I was a Gamecock fan, that shit would piss me off. There is absolutely no reason for an offensive player to get a late hit out of bounds penalty. 0. 2nd down and 22, rowing the boat. Who is Wesco? Wesco is the wide receiver for Clemson, number 12. 2nd down and 22. Sellers. Intercepted! Intercepted! Let's fucking go! Let's go, motherfucker! Fuck you! Shane Beamer. Kiss my ass.
He just lost the fucking game for us. He just lost the fucking game for us. You dumb motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. You dumb fucking asshole. You fucking dumb asshole.
Still make one play. Go for ghosts. That's Wilson said. You don't like to look at the defense.
Play dirty games, win dirty prizes, bitch.
You make the tough calls because the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.
Do we need to call an ambulance for Jackpot? We might need to call an ambulance. He might have just knocked him. I heard a big knocking sound. He might have knocked himself out. Dirty players win dirty prizes, baby.
Now all they're going to do is fucking run down clock out.
Dirty players win dirty prizes, baby.
You selfish fucking dumb fuck, Torricelli Simpkins. Why did you do that shit?
He's right.
Why did you do that?
He's right.
We're fixing to fucking score.
He's right.
We wouldn't even had to throw that, you fucking dumbass motherfucker.
He's right. I would be pissed if I was him too. I know I'm picking on him, but I would be irate if I was Jackpot. That kind of shit.
So selfish.
That guy wouldn't play another snap the rest of this season if I was Shane Beamer. He wouldn't play another snap. He just fucked them royally. He fucked them royally. Is Jackpot's house built out of cardboard? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'll tell you what, he's 100% right. I'd be so mad if I was him. He's definitely right about that. That's selfishness. Absolutely zero reason for that. Zero self-awareness too. You're about to score. You're down by 7 on the road. And you have to do a dirty play out of bounds. And then you throw an interception on the next play. Again, here we are. We're back to square one. We got lucky there that South Carolina has no discipline on their team and did that dumbass play, that dumbass penalty. But now we need to lock in here. This game is not over. There's still a lot of time left. We're only up by 7. For the love of God, get number 7 out of the game. He's just not contributing enough right now to be a factor in this game. He's hurt. He's slow. He's tired. Let's get some fresh legs in there and a different look at this defense. I don't know why they're so scared to put number 26 in there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Outside of the bad tackling, Clemson's defense is having a good day. But 1st and 10, and there goes Maffa again for another 3 yards or maybe 4. That's pretty much what he's averaging today, is about 3 yards a carry, which isn't terrible, but second down and 6. Klubnik, short pass, caught by Moore. He's going to be about a yard or yard and a half short of the first down. 3rd and short coming up. Oh, I hate 3rd down for Clemson this year. It's just, the 3rd down play calling has been the biggest problem with this offense all season long. 3rd and 2 officially. Let's see what they decide to do here. What the fuck are you doing? You see what I'm talking about? I mean, Maffa is good for at least 3 yards. This is the one time I'm telling you to give it to number 7. He'd do a fucking pass on 3rd and 2. Their 3rd down play calling has got to be the worst in the country. It's got to be. Name one worse. Just fucking throwing this game away. They've outplayed South Carolina. They're allowing South Carolina to stay in this game. Now they're going to take over at the 45-yard line. Just allowing them to hang around with 9 minutes left in this game. But it shouldn't. Okay, that was on Cade. It shouldn't have ever been put in his hands in the first place. Just bad. I don't understand the strategy on 3rd down. I have this theory that they feel like they're trying to outsmart the defense. They think we're going to run it with number 7 here, so instead we're going to do a pass. They do it every week, and it never fucking works. Always trying to outsmart the defense instead of just lining it up and making them stop you. I mean, in the one situation where Maffa is actually the good option on a 3rd and short. Meanwhile, Tennessee up 31-17 on Vanderbilt towards the end of the third quarter, and they're about to have to punt it to give Vanderbilt the ball. This game's not over in Nashville. Still a lot of time left, and it's a two touchdown game, 14 points, 31-17. Yeah, I would have taken a Cade run there too. Yeah, definitely over that. I know you guys are telling me that the throw was there, he was open, and Cade just missed him. But don't even put him in that situation where he has to miss a throw. That's my point. I don't understand it. I don't think Garrett Riley's going to be there next year. Oh, yeah, he will be. Yeah. I don't think Garrett Riley's a bad offensive coordinator. I just don't. It's the third down play calling that gets me. It's the situational play calling that gets me. Whether it's a third and short or a goal line situation, inside the 5-yard line situation, it's just, they always make it more difficult than it has to be. I can live with a third and short, like we saw in the first quarter. They went for it on fourth down, 4th and 2, and they just got stuffed. I can live with that. I can live with the fact that if they just make a good defensive play and you don't get 2 yards, then good job on them, move on, great. I can't live with not trying to get it. Because statistically, probably about 80% of the time, if you run it with number 7 or even with Cade, you're going to get 2 yards. 80% chance. That slant pass bullshit is not an 80% chance play. So, here we are, back in the same boat we were in, 1st and 10. All these turnovers and can't do shit with it. And they run it up the middle for 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. 9 minutes left in the game. Sellers is going to keep it. Get him! Somebody tackle this motherfucker! God, they can't get this guy on the ground. I mean, he was 4 or 5 different players had their hands on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different guys. 5 guys got hands on him. I don't know why they would even pass it at this point. Just run that fucker the whole time. They can't get him on the ground. 1st and 10, another run for 5 yards by Rocket Sanders there. 2nd down and 5 coming up. My God. It's a good thing I don't have any liquor in the house. I purposely didn't buy any liquor today for a reason. If I did, I'd be so shit-faced right now, I might have kicked a hole through that wall right next to me. 2nd down and 5 coming up. 8 minutes left. I'd be shocked if number 16 doesn't run it here. I mean, yeah, and he does run it. This time they get him. Gets a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. This is a huge 3rd down for Clemson. Huge third down here. Big third down. Sellers is a load. I'll give it to him, man. That guy, he's a big dude, and he's very athletic. Oh my God! Almost intercepted right through his fucking hands. Almost another interception. What are they going to do now? Are they going to? What do you guys think they're going to do here? 4th and 4. They going for it? I think they're going to go for it. Somebody get eyes on Sellers. Do not let this fucking guy run it. Don't let him, because you know he's going to. You know that's what's going to happen. You know it. Don't jump off sides either. Who's the flag on? Boom, baby! Row that boat, bitch! What you gonna do now? Delay of game. Row that boat. Fuck it. Row the boat. Row. 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 Well, that was a big time mental mistake there. So they're going to bring out the field goal unit with just under 7 minutes left. And they get the field goal to make it a 4-point game. Uh, 10 to 14 now. Clemson needs to score here. Let's put a stamp on this thing. Let's put a stamp on this thing and move on. Put a stamp on, put a bow on it. What happened to Clemson recruiting? What's the bloody hell in Sellers doing in a Gamecock uniform? I don't know. I still take Cade Klubnik over Sellers. Cade Klubnik's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the country. So, but to answer your question, the recruiting class this year is not looking great. Got a couple of studs. But overall not great. Of course, according to Dabo Swinney, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter that 4 top 100 recruits decommitted in the past 2 months. That doesn't matter at all. Nothing to see here. Didn't need him anyway. You know how that goes. Didn't need him anyway. Does somebody want to tell him what row the boat means? Gator Tooth, have you ever been to Minnesota before? Yeah, we got to score here. I don't know. If I'm Tennessee right now, Tennessee's still up by 14 points. I don't know if I'd feel super comfortable with just a 14-point lead. And they're going to go to the 4th quarter here. With still 15 minutes left in the game. That game is not over. (45-17) Baylor man's revenge on Jeff Grimes is complete. Was that the final score? Holy shit. Congratulations to Baylor, I guess. Cheers, Baylor, man. I'm glad you ended the regular season on a high note. Sorry. Can't keep recruits and don't need the transfer portal. Yeah, nothing to see here. It's all good. I do think that Clemson is going to go in the transfer portal this year. Am I delusional for thinking that? Maybe. I don't really think they have a choice. I don't think they have a choice. Now, I don't think he's going to go in there and get 4 or 5 players, but I think he might get 1 or 2 anyway. Hell, I'd be happy with 1 or 2 at this point. That's 1 or 2 more than normal. What the fuck? They tried to onside kick it, which both teams are saying they have it. How about let us see the call before you start showing the fucking replay of what happened? I hate the camera guy at this game. I hate him. Look at Shane Beamer trying to pull some Beamer ball shit here. Did we get an official call? All right, Clemson ball. Thank you. Yeah, we dodged a bullet on that one. That was a pretty well executed onside kick. Clemson just got lucky there. And they give it to Wesco. He's got room to run. And he gets 2 yards out of it. Doing some cute shit here again. This offense is cute. It's either big play or that. That's what this offense is. There's not really any in between, is there? It's either a 40-yard play or a 2-yard play. 2nd down and 7. We don't want to win this game, do we? Clemson doesn't want to win the game. All those deep balls we had in the first half that we were hitting, have we seen any in the second half at all? No, none. Not even trying. Now I bet they throw it deep here on 3rd and 6 now. Watch. Klubnik throws it deep. Told you. Told you. Incomplete. Five minutes and 16 seconds left. Have to punt. That's how predictable it is. I called that play before it even happened. Flag down. Who's this against? Probably against Clemson. Ball start. Son of a bitch. Told you. Where's the false start bullshit. Nobody even fucking moved a hair on their head. Did y'all see false start there? Illegal formation. Oh. 1st and 10. Sellers. Under pressure. Throws it short pass. Caught. Nobody's going to fucking tackle this guy. 17 yards. Inside of 5 minutes now. I can't hear. I can just see. I saw the referee do this, so I thought it was a false start. 1st and 10. Tackled after about 5 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Come on. Clemson's defense needs to win. The Clemson's offense is anemic in the second half. Their defense is going to have to win this game. That's all there is to it. I don't have any faith on them scoring anything. Can't let them score here. Get him. Good. Tackled him. 3rd and 4. Got to stop him here. Turnover will be absolutely amazing and fantastic. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's go. Ball is snapped. Sellers, under pressure. Rolls out to his right. I can't get this guy. They can't get this fucking guy on the ground, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Surprised, not surprised. 1st and 10. Down at the 25-yard line. Caught. Taken down. Yard short. 2nd and short in the red zone. Timeout Clemson. Unbelievable. Now the Gamecocks got time on their side. 2.5 minutes left here. Driving. This is just offensively in the second half. Clemson has been an embarrassment. It's like they didn't want to score. They're playing to protect the game instead of to win it. Instead of going out there and trying to win the game, they're trying to protect the lead, and it's not working. Second down and 2. And he's going to get the first down. Got 2 yards. Needed 2, got 2. First down, Gamecocks. What do we got? A timeout here by the Gamecocks? What's going on? Oh, it's a 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes left. Clemson's trying to give this game away late. Clemson hasn't trailed the entire game, and they're about to let him score with less than 2 minutes left and take the lead. We know we have no D. I mean, Paul, you see the score? It's 14-10. If it weren't for the defense, this game would be over a long time ago. The defense has been the best part of this game. Now, they can't tackle, but they're able to turn the ball over, which is what's kept us in this game. Offensively, in the second half, has been a disaster, a complete disaster. Uh, 33-17 still inside of 9 minutes left in Nashville. Tennessee's got the ball. Yeah, our defense is getting gassed because they're on the field the entire second half. The offense can't get a first down. I mean, you can't expect them to spend 3/4 of the second half on the field and expect them to be able to stop the South Carolina offense, especially Sellers with his legs. I'm not surprised. This is why all the people are wondering why I picked South Carolina to win this game. This is why. Because this is just a repeat of what we've seen basically the entire season. You were able to get away with it for most of the year against not very good teams. But South Carolina is not a bad team. If you play like that for 4 quarters against South Carolina, eventually it's going to come back to bite you. What we really, I mean, the saving grace here is going to be we need another turnover. That's been the only thing that saved us the whole game, and that'll be the only thing that saves us now if we're able to pull this thing off is another turnover. The halftime adjustments were non-existent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was no halftime adjustments. Yeah, I agree with that, Noah. I mean, but still, it's just the third down play calling is a joke. It's been a joke all year. Number 7 is clearly hurt, but we continue to run him up the middle for 2 yards a carry or whatever it is. Need a turnover here bad. Need a turnover here to escape with a victory. Come on, defense. Let's go. They better have someone spying number 16. Good defense there, taken down for a loss of a yard. Second down, inside of 2 minutes. Clock running. Second and 11. Sellers throws it in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. They say incomplete. I guess he didn't hold on to it. I don't know. I'm sure they're going to look at this. I can't really tell from that last angle. That might be a touchdown. And he's hurt. I don't know. That might be a touchdown. It's really hard to tell. Thank you, Cal Poke Rants, for the super chat. Better be petting that rock real hard, Pete. Yeah, I'll be petting the rock, all right. A minute and 18 seconds left. Are they reviewing this or what? I can't. Whoever works at ESPN can't give us a graphic that says they're reviewing it, or I'm sure they are. And all they're doing is showing a bunch of idiots jumping up and down instead of showing us what's really going on. Stop showing the fans and show us what's going on. Can we do that? Incomplete. 3rd down and 11. False start. That's going to be against South Carolina. That's the advantage of playing at home. The noise. Row the boat. Row that boat. Sellers back to pass. He's off to the races. Get that motherfucker. He's going to run it in the end zone. He's going to run it in. Told you. Told you. I knew it. I knew it. They cannot fucking tackle this guy. Color me surprised. Color me surprised. Gamecocks take their first lead of the game with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the game. Everybody and their mother knew that number 16 was going to run that ball. Everybody on Clemson's team knew he was going to run the ball. Everybody watching this YouTube video knew he was going to run the ball. South Carolina fans knew he was going to run the ball. There's not a single person alive that didn't know he was about to run that ball, and they still couldn't stop him. And the extra point is good. 17-14, 1 minute and 8 left. Honestly, Clemson doesn't deserve to win this game. The second half has been abysmal. Boy, it's a lot funner watching games like this when your team's not in it. I'll tell you that right now. Last night was very enjoyable to watch Georgia and Georgia Tech go back and forth. When your team's the one in it, it's not so much fun. I'll tell you that right now. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Clemson's got 2 timeouts. They need a field goal to tie it here. Need a field goal to tie, touchdown to win in just over a minute. And look who they got back there receiving the kick. Look who it is. The guy that refused to play all fucking game. But now they're going to let him kick it off, return the kick here. And it doesn't matter. It's going to be a touchback anyway. All right, so from the 25-yard line, Clemson's got to get to, well, with our kicking game, they got to get probably to at least the 30. Clemson's going to have to get probably to the 30-yard line. And then it's still in question. Clay says, I'm looking for a touchdown. That'd be great. David lost this game, should have kicked a field goal in the first quarter. Yeah, it's coming back to haunt us now, isn't it? First down, Clemson. Hell, I missed that play. Klubnik throws, caught inside the 40 by Moore at the 39. 50 seconds. Come on, let's go down and get a touchdown here and end this thing. Let's go down and get a touchdown and end this thing. Fuck a field goal. Klubnik. He's going to run it. He's got room to run. Inside the 30. Let's go. Let's fucking go. 38 seconds. .38 seconds, 35 and counting. Quick pass caught by Brenningstool down to the 23. I can't say it. These Tigers are going to be the death of me, man. Let's get a touchdown here. I do not want to kick a field goal. I do not want to kick a field goal. Please get it in the end zone. Please. Wow. We got, touchdowns, what's needed here, big time. I'm sweating. No, fuck overtime. Stop. Get out of here with that overtime shit. Klubnik. Batted down. God, that was almost a disaster. Incomplete. 3rd and 4. Come on. Come on, Cade. Cade is, look, I'll give credit. Cade has been clutch in some close games this year. It's time. One more, buddy. One more clutch play here. What we need from you. One more clutch play. Cade's going to run it. And he puts his head down, gets the first down. Call timeout. 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 Or spike it. Get up and spike it. Get up and spike it. Get up and spike the fucking ball. Spike it. Thank you. Still got time for a couple of shots here. Still got time for a couple of shots at the end zone. I do not want overtime. My heart can't take it. I can't take it. Got time for a couple. Overtime times 9. Hey, listen. Anybody who's talking about overtime?
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
2nd down and 10. Klubnik. The one thing you couldn't do. The one thing you couldn't do. You had one job. All you had to do was not turn the ball over. The one thing you had to do was not turn the ball over. The fuck? That's game. Gamecocks win. That pretty much puts a stamp on the way this that I thought this game was going to go. That pretty much puts a stamp on it. All the Tigers fans who told me I was crazy for picking the Gamecocks to win this game, this is why right here. So not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. Congratulations to the Gamecocks. You deserve to win this game. Clemson did not want to win this game. They didn't want to throw it. They didn't want to win this game. So that's an absolute huge win for the Gamecocks. Keep themselves in the playoff hunt. Now Clemson's only chance to backdoor way into playoffs is if Miami loses and they win the ACC. That's it. I really don't have anything else to say. Well, I'll say a lot tomorrow on the State of the Fan address. But that is just that's an unbelievable fold by Clemson's offense in the second half. The defense, look, you gotta give credit to Lenore Sellers. The guy balled his ass off. Clemson had no answer for the Gamecock quarterback run game at all. They couldn't get him on the ground. He put the team on his back. The better team won today. South Carolina. I said before he came into the game that South Carolina was a better team, and I'm telling you right now that this year in 2024, South Carolina is a better football team than Clemson. So congratulations to Jackpot and all the other Gamecock fans that are watching. Congratulations to you. And I'll have plenty to say about this tomorrow on the State of the Fan address. Go Fruit. Jackpot's crying? Jesus Christ. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the State of the Fan address. Talk to y'all later.